Okay, yo, how's it going? Just been up to the shop. Jane's away to work today, so... Oh, I'm mounting my steed. Right, she has been mounted. Am I going to do this one hand? I'm all over the place. Right, sweet, we're good. So, we've got a few cool things this week. I've just been around all the shops this morning and got a decent stack of records as well. So we'll go home and have a look at those and a couple of books. Annoyingly, my copy of Morrowind hasn't arrived. Jane's doing an overnight shift at her work, so that would have been really sweet if I had a copy of that to go with, to play with today. But alas not. But the Xbox is awesome. I can't believe the size of it. It's the biggest console I've ever seen, I think. I know the PS3 was pretty big, but this thing's huge. But yeah, let's go and have a look and see what's going on, because this is fucking dangerous. Okay, how's it going? You chuffed? You chuffed? Sweet. So, I just had to record this again because the sound was really bad. The microphone's playing up again. Boy. So, yeah, stack of records. We're going to look at the records just now. I got this one this week. Really pleased to have this. It's a symphonic suite, but it's kind of just the soundtrack. It's not kind of, it is. They did this one, which is just a standard black record, and they did one that was like a blood splatter, I think. It was sweet, but it was like twice the price, so I didn't really care that much. But there's also a Ghost in the Shell one, and I do need that. I think I actually prefer the Ghost in the Shell soundtrack, but I couldn't pass up an Akira record, could I? These are the sort of things that sell out. Like, they don't print very many of them, and they sell out, and then they're just annoying to get hold of. So I'm glad I got one. So anyway, that's that. So this stack of records I got, they were all £1 in the charity shop, and a couple of them had 2 records in them. As I was flipping through them, some of them felt really heavy. So I just started checking through everything. There was a copy of Goodbye Yellow Brick Road by Elton John. I'm not really into Elton John, so I didn't bother with it, but it's a double album. I maybe should have got it for £1. But in these records, 2 loose ones I got were Born in the USA by Bruce Springsteen. Pal of mine's into him, so I've got him this, and I don't know if you can see, but it's really quite nice. The back's got a few scratches in it, but I think once it gets a clean it'll be fine. And anyway, £1, it doesn't matter. And this, really pleased with this. I've played this through already. A nice mono copy, gleaming, look at it, of Sgt. Pepper. And yeah, I played this through today, and on the end, I need to look this up, because on the end of my mono copy and on the end of this one, just as the needle lifts, my arm lifts as when it gets close in, when it gets to a certain point, I guess it lifts, but it's just starts to make some more noise. I need to look into the run out groove on this record and see what the deal is, because that's both those monocopies that do that. I'll maybe try and show it actually, to show you what I mean. I'll put that in here. Yeah, okay, so I've just looked up the run out groove thing. And yeah, there is a proper, like a whole bit. But I found a dude on YouTube on here that records it playing forwards, and then he does it playing backwards. And I'll just put the link to that in the description, so instead of me dicking about, because I literally get like 1 second of it and then it clicks off, so watch that instead. Yeah, so this, really fucking chuffed when sorry, I've sworn like 3 times in this one. Really chuffed when I found this. This is Pretty Flower in My Backyard by Lead Belly. He's awesome. I can't wait to play this. Actually, I'm going to play this after you guys. leave. So yeah, this is awesome. It doesn't have In the Pines. If it had In the Pines, that would have been outstanding, but it wasn't to be. It does have In the Pines. It's labelled as Black Girl.
My girl, don't lie to me. Tell me, where did you sleep last night? Come on, tell me, baby. In the pond, where the sun don't ever shine. I was you all night too.
Awesome. This is Emerson, Lake and Palmer, Tarkus. This is a great cover. Look at that. The inside's really cool as well. It's almost like not like his style, but his like Gerald Scarf, like kind of insanity, I guess. But yeah, there's that. Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, Deja Vu. This is really cool. This is like feels like leather almost. I think I've got Crosby, Stills and Nash first album, and now I've got this with Neil Young. It's the only one I've got. There's with Neil Young. Classic Atlantic label. Oh, I think that one was on the Classic Island Pink Rim label. It is, so there you go. I just kind of bought this just because. Tapestry by Don McLean. We'll have a listen to this and see what like. It's needing. I'm needing to glue it, but yeah, I really only know American Pie by him, so it's quite bad, really, isn't it? What would be my second copy of Harvest by Neil Young? This is a fantastic album. This one's a gatefold. Can't remember if mine's a gatefold or not, but a pal of mine doesn't have this, so I'm going to give him the non-gatefold if it's not a gatefold. But this one's got a quote inside, a message, whatever. It's been a long time for this to get to you. 3 years to be sure. Okay. Best wishes from Chris. So there you go. Good old Chris. It's been longer than 3 years since that's been out, buddy. This is the last one. Yeah, it just rang a bell, and I wasn't sure why. Deodato 2. Pretty sure this is like, I don't know, I'm not going to say it. It's like so smooth, easy listening, maybe jazz, I don't know. We'll find out in a second. He's got a great jacket. Good lad. So anyway, yes, that was my records. I think I got £6 or something like that. They're all really quite nice. This one's a bit dirty around the edges, but apart from that, they're fine. So yes, guys, that's this stuff. Yeah, we'll go see what else is going on. Why's your tongue sticking out? Okay, how's it going? So I'm gonna try and get through this quite quickly. I've been playing Burnout 3 on my Xbox, waiting for Morrowind. The other games I've got, Halo has got a scratch. I'm doing the toothpaste thing, Dawn the Doctor, so hopefully that works. Project Gotham I've been playing, and You're Sitting on Them, and what's it called? Brothers in Arms. Right, anyway, doesn't matter. This game is absolutely mental. Check this level. Blah. Holy shit. Wow. Jesus. Okay, so I got the Gates of Death fighting fantasy book. I was going to do a proper explanation of what this actually is, but I'll do it next week, I think. I've already taken too much time. Sonic the Hedgehog has started on IUW. It's coming out every week this month, April, so I've got two. So Robotnik is gone. There's been some fight, and I don't know if it's what's happened at the end of Archie or if they're just alluding to something. So it's kind of making me a bit nervous, but hopefully we'll find out fairly soon. And well, we're getting 4 issues this month, so anyway, next I got Young Miracle Man. This is number 274. I think it's from 1958 or something. It's a British comic, and it's always weird to me, British comics are black and white and they come out every week, and American comics are colour and they come out monthly. It's just weird that was a thing that happened. Issue 2 of Gideon Falls. I'm going to go back and read issue 1 again. This is a great book. We'll see how we get on. Metal 6, I haven't read it yet. But I'll have to pick out Metal and read it all to see what the hell's going on. But finally is this Amazing Spider-Man number 30. This is by far the highest grade Spidey that I've got. I'd say it was I would say it's a 7, I don't know, a 6. 6 definitely. It's really, really nice. But I've just been digging this panel I've been showing everybody. It's the final panel, so spoilers. But it's Peter and Betty and Spider-Man pushing them apart. It's awesome. Ditko is the master. So anyway, that's the books. Right guys, cheers. I think there's a lot of footage of those records I've got today. I've had a really good time listening to those. It's been awesome. I'm just running through the Neil Young album now, because I'm going to give it to my pal. Hopefully it plays through. And yeah, that's everything. So we'll see you next week guys. Peace.